Let's see if everything's working. Audio check, audio check. Okay, yeah, there's a bit of delay. Oh, free banana farmer. It is a collection event. Yeah, it's only lasting for 7 days, so it's not worth actually getting everything. Hello, Deadboy Gamer. How are you doing today? Doing. Okay, so not that good. So, I was planning on starting the stream at 11 p.m. But end up playing with Aegon for an hour, and then another hour was spent searching up different Christmas gifts for people. So, stream started later than I planned. Yay. We'll see who ends up joining today. This week's boss event is a Bloonarius. They're going to be starting off as a normal, then going on to elite. Let's see. Map is Cubism, medium difficulty, starting life 200, starting cash 2000, 7 rewards, but we get 35 tokens for the current collection event. As far as heroes goes, we have Quincy, Gwendolyn, Striker Jones, Captain Churchill, Benjamin, Pat Futsy, and Corvus.
Rules are made to be broken.
As far as rules go, oh, that's actually a decent amount of towers restricted. No bomb shooters, snipers, subs, spike factories, or beast handlers. Boss speed is 2,500%, damn. It's still Bloonarius, so it ain't moving fast either way. And Peg limit 4. Hello? Did my game just freeze? Okay, looks like I have to restart the game. Since the last update, there's been a bit more glitches and issues with BT6. I have to mention that. There we go. We'll wait a bit for people to join. Alright, so amongst the gifts I was looking at like sweaters, t-shirts, jackets, things like that. But then I was like, you know, let's look at Lego sets for a moment. There was a lot. After going through all the Lego sets I could find on Lego's website and just putting like, okay, just save it off to the side for the ones I thought would be good for gifts. The total amount was like $7,000, so I'm like, yeah, I'm not getting all those. I'm gonna have to wheedle this down a bunch. I'm not even sure if I'm getting any of them for people. But yeah. Expensive. Like, I understand that some of the LEGO sets honestly can be worth that price. Like, some of the $30 ones are but probably worth more than what they are. Some of the $6 ones are that. But then there's ones that are like fucking $600, and I'm just looking like, I see a $600 one that looks amazing, then I see a $600 one that's like just way worse. It doesn't even look good. I'm like, why? Why is it so expensive? Why is it even matching the other one? We'll wait one more minute before we start. Doppelganger, do you want to do any sort of challenge with this one? Or just go with the standard boss event? A random tower challenge for the boss event? Or do you mean afterwards? I have to accept, because doing random tower challenge for the boss event, I feel like that might actually be impossible. We would need ungodly levels of luck to win in that case. Okay. Yep. I'll set up a random tower wheel for after this boss event, because I don't have one currently set up.
Let's see what we can do here.
Definitely. Do you want the bottom left or top right? Okay, then I'll take the top left. Or top right, I mean. Turning off auto start. When the first round's slow, in case I want to use a cash shop. We all know the normal stuff. Made myself a strawberry smoothie. It's nice. Only 2 ingredients. Frozen strawberries, Minute Maid lemonade.
Let's see what we can do here.
Okay, so Sean's gonna be going for the ace. Oh, if you didn't notice, Bill McCracken is Sean. New account. Do you guys have a strategy? Probably the strategy will be farm up a huge amount and then tier 4 and tier 5 will try to beat with a Paragon. Tiers 1, 2, and 3. Honestly, we have quite a few options for those. Since Bloonarius, we could, for tier 2, probably will go with a ninja, is my guess. Ace, if you end up getting enough money for it, I would go bottom path. Otherwise, I would suggest go top path, just for more cheaper popping. Like, tier 4 is easy enough to get for top path. If you don't even think you can afford the tier 4, then go and only go to tier 3, then I would suggest the middle path instead, actually. Those are options. Middle path tier 3 is cheapest. Tier 4 top path is a middle ground, and then if you actually get a decent amount, you go bottom path. You tried to get a 4-2-0 ace? Okay. Honestly, that would be a decent amount of help. So yeah, I was looking at all these different Lego sets. Again, super expensive for a lot of them. Like, I saw quite a few that I was actually liking. I was thinking, oh, that's good. I might actually get that for myself. One of the ones that caught my eye a lot was in the Lord of the Rings theming section. Basically the tower. The tower was the eye. I was like, oh, it's $600, but oh my god, does it look fucking good and huge. And then I noticed something. It's half of the fucking tower. You only get one side of it. I'm like, I mean, if I place it against a wall, that's cool, but if I want the full tower, I would have to buy the set twice. And then build it twice and just stick them together. Like, over $1,000 just to complete the tower. I'm not sure on that. Actually, another one that had just one good-looking tower that I was interested was... what do I call it? Jurassic World. What's so special about this boss that's on Cubism? Honestly, it's not too big. 2,500% speed. So 25 times faster than normal. And it's Bloonarius, so it has a decent amount of health. So now I think Tier 4 ninjas will do literally nothing against it because it should move out of their range too quickly. So Tier 4 ninjas are worthless this one. Tier 5 would still do fine. Thought it was going to be 500% health again. Honestly, the combination of those two would make this a dangerous boss. Because of speed, we might need to actually have our main popping power be something that can actually do infinite range. We might actually be going with aces as our main popping power for the first tier, second tier, third tier. Might actually end up being it. Depends if we can save up enough.
Level up.
Okay, tier 5, or tier 3 farms down. And Juggernaut there. So now we can pop the leads that are showing up this round. Hello? Is it Ivan Chick or Even Chick? I'm just gonna go with Ivan. How are you doing today? I forgot to say hello, agent, as well. Okay, all of them up to tier 3s. Now I have to save up to either get Monkey Town, Monkey City, or get one of these to tier 4, or just save up for popping power. Let's wait a second so TrueDevinGaming can set up his Monkeyopolis. Or his mini Monkeyopolis, I should say. Yep. Alright, Sean, if at any point you think you need more money for popping power, let me know. How much is Spectre again?
Awesome.
23,000. Go in Central Market. Just so have one tier 4 farm. Now the rest until around 40 is just saving up for popping power. Okay, I got 13,000 saved up. Though the Bloonarius isn't the main issue right this second, it would be dealing with all the other balloons, because it spawns in a huge amount. So I'm thinking 2 boomerangs. And now that should hopefully be able to take out the extra balloons. All the balloon rushes. So now we need popping power for the actual boss. Operation Dodge Storm is good, but not enough. And we do not have enough saved up to go to Spectre yet, so that's not it. Ninja's tier 4 won't be good enough because of its speed and their limited range. Dutton Gunners, we don't have enough to get a good enough popping power as one of them. There's no snipers, there's no bomb shooters. TrueDevinGaming, what is your suggestion? Because right now I have 3 options pop in my head. One's a magic, one's a military, and one's a primary. Thinking of sticky bomb, forgot about speed. Yep, the speed and then the limited range for the tier 4 ninja kinda hurt it. 500 sticky bombs. I'll send money to you for the first one because I'm not fast at selling and rebuying, and I'm assuming we're gonna need to do that for some of this. So you and me will just be buying sticky bombs constantly, basically. Let me find which button is this? Okay, which hotkey is sticky bombs again? I can't even check it because I have deal money, so it won't even pop up one of them. It's probably not worth it. Honestly, possibly, it's us spamming sticky bombs until we can get 5 of them. Once we get 5 of them, sell them all, send all the money to get a Spectre. That probably would work. But let's run this slow first. Holy fucking shit, is it going? Yeah, we're losing this. No fucking chance. T-bombs was not the answer. I'll pay for the continue. Okay, that honestly amused me. Actually, here we go. Sean, can you sell your ace and buy it again at the bottom path? $23,000. It's at 15. We need 8,000 more. I don't think Master Bomber would be fast enough either. And now the leftover money for balloon rushes. There we go. Let's try this. That seemed to still be a bit too weak. What the fuck? I thought the ace would be stronger than that at tier 4. I can keep on trying from around 40, but wow, I got 36,000 monkey money. But we need a lot of popping power here. For games extra for money, I'll send over money to you instead. For the tower bans, no bomb shooter, no sniper, no sub, no spike factory. So we're missing all the towers that could do cheap spamming damage, like the bomb shooter middle path, sniper bottom path, sub middle path. Yeah, Debian had to literally sell all his farms to get this. Master Bomber and a Plasma Blast Tech Tear. Let's see how big a jump. Okay, that is a decent jump. Gonna need 9 of those total. So yeah, Master Bomber does work good enough. For tier 1. That will not be an option for tier 2. That's for sure. One nice thing though, we're definitely not staying 10 rounds on a boss. It's basically just going to be 1 to 2 rounds every single time. He moves way too fast. 25 times speed, Jesus Christ. Just making sure. If you have 2 Master Bombers, only 1 Sticky Bomb can be on the boss at a time, right? What's next for tier 2? We're gonna have to get a Mad or Ray of Doom. There is no way around it. There is no way around it. We need damage at that power at least. Hell, we might actually need to go for what do you want to call it? We might need to actually get a Paragon for tier 3 to kill it fast enough. You want to get Boomerang Paragon later? I'm fine with that. Actually, Mad or Ray of Doom? Mads are usually better, but in the recent updates they've made it that Moses' popping power is just its ability. And I don't know if we can survive the cooldowns, to be honest. So would doing a Ray of Doom actually be better just because of the cooldowns for the Mad? 320 village good idea? And not really. If you're doing that just to gain experience, you can, but a 032, 032, not really necessary.
Guys, handled it.
I read it as 320 first time, that was wrong. It was 032. Thing is the ceramic, so probably right. I think we'll just go with this. Round 55, I'm gonna stop going for economy and just gonna start saving up money for whatever popping power we go with. And whatever we can afford. If we can afford just the Mad and not the Ray Doom, we go with the Mad. Otherwise, we go with Ray Doom. Because we have to actually afford it.
Handled it. Get ready. Handled it.
Come on, let me get the Banana Research Facility for the round ends. Good. Now I just save up.
Get yes. Guys. Guys, get ready.
So,
Handled it.
if we went Ray Doom, would being here be the best because it just gives you that straight shot? Or be here the best so that you can make sure you clear up all the straggle, or the balloons the Bloonarius will send out? $65,000, $75,000. Bonus back. Deb, again, you mind sending some money over? Thank you. Okay. This is not going fast enough.
Get ready.
Fucking slow it down. So this is not good enough. A Ray Doom is not good enough popping power for Bloonarius Tier 2. Literally just going to be spamming the time stops. And that's probably still not going to be good enough now. Yeah, it's not good. Even if the time sucks.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Okay. So what's the second option? I was not expecting this not to be enough. If Irradiating Doom didn't work, Mad probably won't either. Honestly, the most amount of power or damage that happened was when we ran both Monkey Boost and Time Stop at the same time. So if we can't figure out a way, we might just have to run both those over and over. Say Druid Avatar Vast Butcher. And we send the money over to you, you know how to set that up well. I just realized, what the fuck are we gonna do against the elite? This is a normal. What the fuck? Tier 2 against elite, we need a Paragon. Okay, you say Avatar Vast / Populous Army and Homeland works. Deborah, do you mind selling this Populous so I can place one down? I want to place down a Populous as well, and I will, when I get the chance, upgrade it to Avatar Wrath. So we'll have two right next to each other. That should help, right? We can afford it quick enough. Oh, Sean, can you get the MIB? Or should we not have MIB? You donate bunkers, so you would. Okay, good. I don't think incentivize back over. Okay, so just need to get about 20,000. We don't need immediate. Okay, we'll have two. MIB, 2 Avatar Wrath with a Populous Army and Strongest Stimulant. If this doesn't work, then the only option is a Paragon for Tier 2 normal. Which is horrible to think about. Yeah, that's crushing it.
Guys, get ready.
Placing this just in case any balloons are spawned over here. Because Bloonarius does weird shit. Okay, so that worked.
Guys, get ready. Handle it.
We'll win first the tier 5 first, before Monkeyopolis. I know Monkeyopolis is a good thing, but we need money faster. Tier 3, we need to have a Paragon. That's basically a requirement.
Guys, get ready. Awesome. Guys, handle this.
Will a base Dart Monkey be good enough? A Dart Paragon be good enough? Or do we actually have to boost it up with more tier 5?
Guys, handle.
Or do we want to go for the Boomerang tier 1? Or tier 3? If we can afford that, how much does Boomerang cost? 250,000. Degree 20 should be fine. Okay, so 4 tier 5s then.
Guys, handle this. Handle this.
Now save up 115,000 for Banana Central. Then way more for a Paragon. This does not feel like it's a normal boss, I'm just gonna say that. Figured out that a Plasma Monkey fan club puts a bunch of debuff, plus a bunch of debuffs. Heals it fast and gets you pops for your Dark Paragon for tier 4.
Handle this.
forgot I have to buy this.
Guys. Get wrecked.
There we go. Finally got Banana Central. So now all these get their boost. Deadboy Gamer, do you want us to go with a Dot Paragon for tier 3 or the Boomerang Paragon for tier 3? We will be able to afford both.
Guys.
So
handle
it's a
this.
question of which one, if you want your Boomerang early or later.
Guys.
Dot then Bomb for Boomerang. Okay. There you go, got 4 tier 5s. And all we have to do is save up
Handle this.
150,000. Easy enough.
Level up.
I should not have
Guys.
started this round already.
Get wrecked.
You know, I remember when people told me not to ever do... Is it Ultra Boost? Yeah, Ultra Boost for the Monkeyopolis. But it's like... Sure, it doesn't increase the income, but it gives you better range, and that's honestly worth it. The range alone is worth it. Yeah, I'm sending you money for tier 5. So you can get to tier 5 now.
Get guys. Guys.
Getting the free 100 tiers because we have a lot of free Dark Monkeys.
Get wrecked.
Sean, do you have any tier 5 Dark Monkeys unlocked or no? I'm assuming not. Yes? Crossbow Master, I'm assuming, since it's literally the best one. All three? Oh.
Get wrecked. Guys.
Deadboy Gamer, do you mind sending money over to Sean so he can get his Dark Monkeys down? We're just gonna have a good Dark Paragon, not even just a low one. Hot Take Plasma Monkey Fan Club's underrated. It is. It's definitely underrated, but also annoying to set up. It's annoying to have to set up all the additional towers. Don't mind sending some money back so get this now. They just need 8,000. Thank you. That is a way better degree than we were really planning on getting. And how did not young enough? This is lower than I thought. How the fuck did it get that far? What the fuck? Okay. Okay. It's because attacking men in balloons not buff. And no walls found. Yeah, those are both good points. Yo. Got a degree 71 Paragon against a tier 3 normal boss, and the boss got all the way down here.
Guys.
You say you got tier 5 ninjas if you want to go for that? Do you have your boomerang? The tier 5 boomerangs? Since I know Devil Gamer wants to go for those.
Get ready. Oh yeah.
Just looking at which paragons we have available for us for the elite boss. We're gonna do this.
Get ready.
Dart, boomerang, tack, ace, buccaneer, wizard, ninja, engineer, I'm guessing we're gonna go probably buccaneer, ace, engineer, and wizard or ninja, depending on whether or not Devil Gamer wants to go controlling it. I'm guessing that's what we'll go with for the elite. So, I have Boomerang tier 5 also? Okay, good. So elite, difficulty is on easy mode, so everything is super cheap. That's good.
Handle this.
Elite difficulty. Oh, you're going bottom path. Bottom path Buccaneers, okay. And we have more than enough money additionally. Will just 2 Paragons be good enough for the tier 5?
Get ready.
I'm not sure if I'm overestimating or underestimating the boss right now because it's fucking dangerous.
Get ready.
I think if you get them at high tiers, maybe. Degree 71, and this one's gonna be higher than that. Or wherever Devil Game places the boomerang.
Handle, guys.
Yeah, we're gonna have enough money though, that's for sure. So many candy canes. The only thing that could make it more dangerous there, if they were sharpened candy canes.
Handle this. Handle this. Guys.
Don't forget your tier 5s. What's that? I was just thinking, what if there was a Paragon that actually created obstacles when it attacked? Like when we eventually get an Ice Paragon, it actually makes ice spikes appear across the land that do block other towers' ability to attack, but would pair amazingly with this guy. That would be cool, but also would immediately make sure that no one ever uses the Ice Paragon with a lot of these, or with a lot of the other Paragons. Degree 77. Okay. Here we go. So fucking fast. I think you guys are fine for the rest of the game.
Guys?
Dude, kill for Alchemist Paragon. I feel like we still have a few more Paragons that have to occur before the Alchemist.
Guys?
Like, I feel like the Druid will come out before Alchemist as well. In the magic category. Nothing from the support should come before the Alchemist in honesty, so.
Handled it.
And I can see some primary and military also coming before it. Think the sniper is the most likely? The most likely a sniper and glue gunner, there's no doubt on that. It's still a huge fucking surprise they actually did the Spike Factory Paragon this early on. I know it's not very early, but why? They did that so fucking early compared to where pretty much everyone thought, oh yeah, that's going to be one of the endgame ones. The endgame Paragons were obviously going to be Banana Farm, Village, Super Monkey. Those three. And then the other two that everyone would agree with, like, oh, those be number 4 and 5 towards the end, were probably going to be Darkling Gunner and Spike Factory. Though also Beast Handler and Mer Monkey because they are newer towers as well, obviously. Desperado Paragon 1. Imagine a tower comes out with its Paragon immediately. I'd consider Vengeful Sun God as a super Paragon. Close. It was like a beta test for the Paragon. And somehow it ended up better than most of the Paragons.
Guys? Get ready.
Are we gonna try to do the Ace Paragon, or... I just realized that timing its ability is going to be quite difficult for this one. That Paragon would definitely be the easiest to make, probably. Oh, 100%. I can see it being just another sniper on the ground. Or if they want to increase its size, just make a sniper tower. Well, I mean, it's already a tower, but like an actual building with it. To be fair, that would just get too similar to this then. What if the only thing holding back the Sniper Paragon from existing is that they couldn't figure out a good appearance for it yet? That would be amusing.
Guys? Handle it, guys? Handle it, guys?
TrueDevinGaming, do you want to go for Vengeful True Sun God instead? I feel like because it's not relying on an ability being timed correctly and then incorrectly, it probably would end up being better than the ace for this boss. Look at the engineer pop down. Yeah. I'm right now just thinking both the engineer and super probably are better options for popping than the ace. Could get boat? Yeah, why not? Base bag on attack is very stronger. I know it is, but also we wouldn't be able to optimize it well. That's the issue I'm seeing. Sean, do you have any boats or no? I said way too much. That was one click. Let's go with the boat just for a little extra popping power, because I do think the Boomerang and Dot probably can finish this off for us. Don't you mind getting the boat? Or your boats down? You can play boats within the range of this Mermonkey, by the way, if you haven't seen that before. That's why we have boats in the middle of the land. Okay, set the money back, so I'm assuming that's a no for having... He doesn't have the boats, I'm guessing, so we'll ignore that. $72. Most of that thanks to all the money these boats down here produced.
Good night, Vienna.
Okay, I'll get down my engineers. You will have to send over some money to support it, though. Thank you. I guess Sean doesn't have any engineers either. You have the base engineer. $76. Huh. Okay. Let's get this sorted.
Guys? Get ready.
Yeah, the boss got all the way down here. What the fuck? Why is a normal boss able to survive that long against what the hell we had on? Okay, I got boss culture for dealing the most amount of damage to a boss, and Deadboy Gaming got monkey financial for generating the most amount of cash. Main popping towers. Buccaneer Paragon and Engineer Paragon, the last two that we just tossed in at the end. Is there any health modifiers? Nope. Not that I know of. 125 monkey money, 25 trophies, 35 totem for the current collection event, a normal Bloonarius medal, and a 032 Buccaneer into monkey. Yeah, 220 alchemist ain't the bad thing to get. Let's see this elite. The game says be right back. Okay. Elite Bloonarius on Cubism, easy difficulty, 100 song life, 2000 starting cash, standard set of rewards, except we have additional 70 totems for the current collection event. Our heroes that we have available to us are Quincy, Gwendolyn, Striker Jones, Captain Churchill, Benjamin, Pat Futsy, and Corvus. As far as our rules go, starting on round 1, tag limit 4, no bomb shooter, sniper, monkey sub, super, or spike factory. Boss health set to 80%, boss speed set to 2500%. There have been boss events where normal, harder than elite. Yeah. Usually the way they do that is that they make it so that there's no paragons allowed or during the normal, but they are in the elite. Or they restrict the amount of towers you have available to like 10 or so for normal. But then when it comes to elite, they jump it up to like 20 or 30. It's like, oh, that's very easy at that point. You're out on this one. We'll catch you later. Well, see you later, Sean. I don't know how this one's gonna go. Like I said, Agent 10. Just a reminder to everyone, we're not doing this on ranked mode, and we're allowing to use the powers and Insta Monkeys. I'm honestly thinking of just dropping down a tier 5 farm right away. Give Legend of the Night Insta. Heck, we have Dead by Gamer in as well. Remember, you don't have to use Insta Monkeys if you don't want to. Let's get this started. Also, make sure auto start is off. This boss needs us to go slow.
Rules are made to be broken. Let's make some noise.
Let's run the first round. Nice and slow. What's the plan for this game? Guaranteed we need a Paragon by tier 2. So, go completely overboard with farming. Probably want... Oh, we're gonna need a fully upgraded super. And probably a fuck ton more stuff, to be honest. It does not seem like Agent 10 has that good of a connection. No worries. Though, actually, one thing to worry about is whether or not you'll be able to maintain connection when the boss is actually out. Two, three, four, five, six. I'm gonna get those three in range as well. Well, at least you didn't waste the tier 5 Super Monkey Insta Monkey on the game. If you're quitting. Grabbing some tech box. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in range. Nine in range, okay. I need 45,000. Okay. Navigator, it's just you and I on this one. Which pair of guns do you suggest we go with? So we can get everything set up for those already. Same as last, you guess? Okay. I was going to say, I think we shouldn't go with the dart. Dart is too weak on this map. Port. Buccaneer, yes. Ace, yes. Huh. I did not know I got this banana farmer. Thank you, Agent 10, for that. I was just, I haven't been talking too much. Decided to look at the random topic generator I have to see if, okay, something random to talk about. It said, what was the worst job you've ever had? And I don't think it counts as a job, but it was forced volunteering. Because, of course, you can't go, well, you can't count it as a job. It's child labor. And kids can't get paid. So, worst job I've had definitely counts. But that was forced into a lot of volunteering opportunities. Opportunities with me helping with setting up events or charity events, or because my dad was big into trying to get connections with that, or because he actually cared about the charities. There's a few that he actually cared about. There's also quite a few where it was just literally he's trying to get more connections. So, yes, we'll go ahead and do these charity events, and you, Devin, you will go ahead and fucking wake up at 6 a.m. in the morning, and we're going to be going out to set up these events. Yay. There's also a baseball field that he volunteered at, and then, well, I don't know if he volunteered or if there was a paid position for him, but it was not paid for me. When it was like, okay, you have to work here, so I was like, nah. Because it's at times 9, once it reaches times 10, have to disconnect the tech bot.
Level up.
I completely forgot about the money just piling up, so send some over. But yeah, I do not suggest that sort of thing. Not fun. What's the worst restaurant you have eaten at? I don't have an answer for that because I've been to a lot of horrible, shitty restaurants and bars and just things like that. I really have. So yeah, I can't really come up with an answer for which one was the worst. There definitely is a worse. I don't know which it is though. Tier 1 Ninja Paragon. Getting down to Buccaneers. There we go. Witness 3 ninjas at 1. 100% selling it after this boss. It just disappeared. It's 16, 17, 18, 19. There you go. Buccaneers down. Honestly, I'm still trying to fucking think of what would be the worst restaurant I've eaten at, and it just ain't coming to mind. Which is a good thing for them, because I would be talking shit about them right this second if I remembered. There's been some god-awful ones, but because they're so bad, go there once, don't come back. It's that sort of thing. Let's just... next topic. How fast do you eat? Slow. I'm a slow reader. I've done IQ tests before. The one thing I fucking hate about them, it's not about getting the questions right, or getting all the context clues right, but the fact that they require you to, or they count the time, the speed at which you answer questions, affect your IQ score. I'm just like, I read way too fucking slow for that. I get bad IQ or scores on IQ tests because I read slow. I get the questions right. Almost always I get every single fucking question right. I just don't respond fast enough because I'm spending too long reading the fucking long ass prompts. So I read slow. I think the fastest I read was I read a 100 and something page book in one day for one night. But that literally took me the entire fucking night to get through. There, got my boomerangs down. I will say, for just reading books, it just takes so fucking long. But I don't think that's a bad thing for me. Because literally I'm reading it slowly, I'm taking in the information, I'm imagining the situation, the atmosphere of it. I go into detail. I feel like that is a good thing when it comes to reading. It's not all about, okay, just go to it as fast as possible. I feel like you don't get to enjoy the story nearly as much when you do that. At least for me. Don't know if it's a hot take that I think reading fast ruins the enjoyment of reading. See, next topic. If your life was a meal, what kind of meal would it be? God damn, it's the same type of question as would you love me if I was a worm? Why? Like, no, you would not. Yeah. I hear those questions, and my answer is fucking no. I feel like those answers or those questions are just so fucking stupid. Someone asked me, okay, if I turned into a nice like bowl of ice cream right in front of you, would you eat me? I'm just like, my answer would be, I'd be fucking disturbed that a person just turned into a bowl of ice cream. I wouldn't be sure if I'm supposed to put you in the freezer to make sure you go ahead and don't melt, or would you feel cold and just die of hypothermia for that? I'd be fucking confused. I would be fucking lost in that situation. But no, I would not fucking love you, but I'm also not gonna fucking eat that ice cream either. Cause that would fucking traumatize me. Yeah. Looking at the question again. If your life was a meal, what kind of meal would it be? My first answer would be just... it's a Chinese food buffet. Because, holy fucking shit, do I eat way too much Chinese food. That is the first answer I had to go with. But if I actually base off of my life... a bag of jelly beans, random flavors. Because I got a lot of shit luck, and then I get good luck, and then I get shit luck, and I get good luck. Back and forth constantly. So, to say 2-space jelly bean is very yummy. That honestly just reminded me of the fact that every time we lost a game, I would go ahead and do the random jelly beans to see, okay, how will this go? So,
Oh yeah.
some of those were horrible. My fucking god, they were bad. Okay, I gotta look up something. I just looked up the stupid relationship questions. That's what I'm looking for right now. Because the worm one is the most famous one, but there's others.
Get ready.
I look up stupid and they're all like, oh, here's some fun questions. But no, I'm not looking for fun questions. I'm looking for the ones that are stupid and just like irritate people because they're just... Ah. That was by accident. I did not plan this. I think just let it go by. Just go and let it go by. We don't need to kill it. I'll just press continue.
Game over, man.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking. I just pressed like, oh yeah, let's get to the next round. Okay, that should be good enough. But for the tier 3 onwards, we actually have to go for good paragons that we want. Which paragon do we go for now? Do we want the Boomerang to be next? Do we want the Buccaneer to be next? Engineer? Buccaneer, okay.
Get wrecked. Handle this.
Yeah, that's dumb one. Okay, just cycling through these questions again.
Get wrecked.
Actually, I think I'm gonna take a bathroom break, so Deadly Game, I'll leave it to you to push forward the rounds until right up to boss or until I return. I'll be back.
Handle this. Get wrecked.
Stand back. There. Which Paragon do we want to go for next? Just asking so I know which tower to have down. That's the only extra Pokemon I'm placing down. Just this one. Ah. So if I sell the Lord of Abyss, this Paragon disappears, right? That means if we get a Super Monkey, it cannot be in the dead middle because it will sell this guy. Fucking hell. No supers. Yeah. Oh! Super Monkeys were available last time. They added it to the restrictions? Okay then. I was still thinking we were going for the bench for True Sun God on this one, but guess not. I completely missed that. These handles are allowed now, though. What a trade. Wish you just gave us back the Spike Factory. I'd prefer going with that instead. Picking another random topic.
Oh yeah.
What's your favorite thing about our office? What fucking office? I guess that's a work topic to talk about. But
Handled it.
yeah, favorite thing about my workplace. Free food. That's it. Next topic. What's your favorite book as a child? Ah, there's actually quite a few that were my favorites at different points. First off, we're just talking about word-only books, not picture books.
Handled it.
But favorite book
Handled it.
as a child was from the Gregor the Overlander series. Or at least I think that's how it's called. Let me look it up. Yeah, that's the right series.
Handled it.
There was a fifth book in the series that was my favorite, The Code of Claw. No joke, I went and learned the fucking language that they had in this book. The scratches, taps, and stuff like that. So you can write it, or you can go and produce it just by tapping, like Morse code. I actually fucking learned that when I went, well, after reading it. I fucking loved it.
Get ready.
The book did actually make me fucking cry.
Oh yeah.
It got sad at first.
Handled it. Get ready. Handled it. Get ready. Party crasher. Have you tried turning it off and on again?
So, why did you turn on auto start?
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
We were almost fine.
Game over, man.
Using up 500. Please turn it back off. Probably should have sold the tier 5 boat. Oh yeah, because there's that buff that this thing has. There's a buff if you don't have the tier 5s, and it's just the paragons, right? Yep. Hello? Hisokinha. I know it's supposed to be Hisoka, but it's Sokinha. Why is the in added? How are you doing today? Say, hey, is this the elite boss? Yes. I was in a 4-player game and lost to him my last life with 4 paragons 80 plus. Yeah, I am definitely worried about that. But we're only doing 2 play right now, so it should be fine. It's a diminutive. In Brazilian, is so inha is a cute way of calling. Okay. You're still having 3-player scale, even though Agent 10 left? Shit. Then we might have some issues. Since we have 3-player scaling, but not 3-player power. degrees of dart. 53. It's not one that I was planning on having stick around for long. $79, 53, 39. Yeah, this guy is getting sold and replaced without doubt. Going Boomerang and Engineer instead.
Dude.
Alright, Doppelganger, do you have your engineers and boomerangs down yet, or no? Like I said, 19 down, 9 down. Because this guy's been picking up all the money. So it doesn't actually show how much money he actually earned.
Get handled it. Handled it.
What are you going to do for tier 5? I am not 100% sure. Gonna be selling a lot of things. That's not let me select the pool.
Handled it. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
I feel like we just spam everything at that point. To the end.
Nice. Get ready.
Who earned the most amount of money of these? 1.2 million. 5.9, yeah, it's definitely gonna be that. 1.7, 2.3, 500,000. Yeah, I'm not selling that for 720. Let's see. I got my boomerangs. Yeah, I don't have to send money over. Let me fucking click on this guy. God damn. There we go. Getting my ninjas down. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, we have enough. Okay, I have one slight issue right now. Because of my screen size that it's set in the settings, which I can't access right now, I physically cannot see my abilities. So I don't know which one is which button. There we go, found one.
Get ready. Get ready.
Yeah, we're getting crushed here right now. So hopefully these stack. I don't know what the power. Where's the power level? There. I don't know where that one is. I can't see the abilities. Yeah, we got killed there.
You tried turning it off and on again?
Okay, so Power Glove. What the hell does that do? Because I know it's a new ability for the engineer. And can you tell me which number it would be? Because I can't see the numbers. It's an overclock for Paragons? Okay. Honestly, which Paragon should I overclock with it? It's number 6. Might be a good idea for me just tech bot that one once I get it used once. Okay, which Paragon should I apply to? Granchana, we do not have the Ace Paragon right now. Ninja, Boomerang, Buccaneer, or Engineer itself. We don't have the Wizard either right now. We can't really go back earlier than round 120 right this second either. I'm just gonna go with Buccaneer. So I need 6 and... No. Not happening. 1, 2... Okay, so 5 for placing down the lasers, 6 for the power glove. There we go. Now it should be automatic. do these time stops stack, or do you have to do one after another? Like if I place down 20 time stops all at once, does that only last for the length of one of them? Or does it last for the length of 20? That's the sort of question I have. If we can stack them, I'm just going to toss them all down at once. It's called time, so. There's a stack. You know what time's up like 12 seconds before it wears out? If you use another before the 12 seconds. Before 12, it will not add 12 seconds to time stoppage, rather it resets to 12. Okay, so I would have to place down time stop over and over again, not doing them all at once, since time stop does not stack. Great. Let's get this going. Gamer, are you ready? So using that over and over. Gotta have it half speed, basically, the entire time. Use up so many fucking powers for this one. It's over. Finally. Of course, we got no... I got powered up for using a huge amount of powers in one round, basically. And then everything else got cleared because we went and died and had to restart at round 120. Rewards: 250 monkey money, 50 trophies, 70 totems for the current collection event, an elite Bloonarius medal, and a 104 monkey sub instant monkey. Just gonna keep spending this, the base one. Say GG, that could have gone way better than it did. That was... Ugh. Seriously, the Bloonarius, not really sure what to expect with this. Like, 25 times speed. What the fucking hell? At the beginning of this, before we actually seen 25 times speed, it's like, it's still the Bloonarius, it's still very slow, so 25 times speed ain't gonna matter. It fucking mattered. A lot. And be honest, they removed the towers that I would 100% have wanted to use throughout this entire thing. I would have wanted to use the Spike Factory, the Vengeful True Sun God, the Sub Factory, not the Sub, the Sub Paragon, snipers early on as well, bomb shooters for middle pass early as well. Yeah, I would have used every single one of the ones that they removed. So they knew what they were fucking restricting this time. Bloons Card Storm. Ice Monkey, Glue Gunner Monkey, Bomb. Yeah, I was reading those. Honestly, I might get one of those. Remember that 2000% speed elite tread balloon and those rock balloons? I don't remember it because the rock balloons just disappeared off screen immediately. They just went gone. Fuck that one as well. Round 59. How would I do this? 59, you have camel leads, so, but you also have a farm that gives you camel detection, so Blue Gunner can handle that. But how would you deal with the Moabs? I mean, possibly glue gunner again. Is this just a 220 village and a 520 glue gunner? Is that all this one is? Ah, can't afford that fully yet. It's 59. I feel like there should be more, but let's see. I guess not. Yeah, I was overthinking this. I was overthinking it. Hey, we got ourselves a new farm after just using a tier 5. I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. Metian 8's challenge. It's round 4 through 45. You can literally just beat that with one Buccaneer right here. Just give me time to go over more of the topics instead. Random topic generator. Look, does anyone have a topic they want to suggest we talk about? Because I can talk about nearly anything. Nearly. There's quite a few things I can't talk about. Just looking at the topic generator, it says, do you play any instruments? Answer is no for me. I did for a small period of time play a harmonica, and for a very small period of time I played a piano. I didn't learn how to play piano, I just pressed buttons, figured out how to make something sound good, and then like, okay, let's do that again. And just kept on pressing the keys like that. That is all I did for it. So I don't count that as actually learning it. But I played it. I am not very musical. To say the least. Here's one. Do you usually achieve the goals you set? Why or why not? Yes. When I set a goal, I usually stick with it, and eventually I do achieve it. Just because I go with the idea that as long as I'm making progress, any form of progress, that's good. So I'm able to stick with the goal as long as there's any level of progress. It's when there's literally no progress whatsoever, and it just feels like everything is just not moving. That's when it's possible for me to usually fail my goals. Doesn't happen often though. What's the longest plane trip you have taken? Florida to New York. Not that long. But it felt like it was forever because every single fucking time I get on a plane, I get horrible motion sickness and cabin sickness. It is fucking bad. Headache, feeling compressed, feeling nauseous, I go ahead and get a major cold sweat. I then just go ahead and just completely, basically shut down. Can you help me beat the Bloonarius? I am not touching that thing again. Holy shit, was that a pain. I can wish you luck. That's about it. That thing was difficult as all hell. What did I use to beat it? For normal or for elite? Normal. Tier 1, we went with a Master Bomber. That should tell you a lot. Tier 2, we did 2 Avatars of Wrath. I ain't doing that in elite. Yeah, I'm talking about normal. We did that in normal. That's what's required. It's a fucking Master Bomber for Tier 1. 2 Avatar Wrath for Tier 2. Tier 3 was a Dart Paragon. Tier 4, we added a Boomerang Paragon. And then Tier 5, we added the Engineer Paragon and Buccaneer Paragon. Yeah, tried it yesterday and got to end in like 10 seconds better. Yeah, it is way too fucking quick. And thanks to its insane speed, the Paragons, you have to use the ones that aren't focused on their abilities as much, because you won't have time to go through its cooldowns. I think it's been a long time since we've lost so many times against a single boss. It really has been a while. What is your favorite day of the week? I can say my least favorite is Monday. 3 reasons. 1, I go back to work, so weekend is over. 2, all the Chinese takeouts and Chinese restaurants in my area are closed, so I can't enjoy good food. And 3, it's fucking Monday. Monday's the worst day of the week for me. But if I was to go with what is the best day of the week for me? I also gotta think about that for a minute. It has to be between Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday is the best day that I work, without a doubt. Monday through Friday, it's definitely Friday for the best day of work. It's the easiest day of work for me, and I also make more money in it, so it's nice. But then Saturday and Sunday, I don't work. I get to go ahead and play video games most of the time. Relax. It's nice. I probably want to say... Actually, I should also say, I work throughout the night. So, a good portion of Saturday is me still at work. while in the morning. I'm still at work for Saturday morning. And then Sunday when I'm playing game, or Saturday night when I'm playing games, it moves over to Sunday morning when I'm playing games. So probably I'll say Sunday is my favorite day of the week. Probably Sunday. Let's see. Can you think of any technology that has only made the world worse? How about a piece of technology that's only made the world better? Honestly, for the one that only has made the world worse, would probably be some form of chemical weapon. That's an obvious one. But if we're talking not weapon-wise, like actual just piece of technology. Capture. Capture has only made the world worse. Something people don't really know about capture, that often they think of capture like, oh, it's just that piece of thing that just tests to make sure you're not a robot. No, that is not what it is. That is only like a third of its use. Because most captures aren't just about preventing robots or bots from accessing websites or just acting like they're real. Capture's main purpose is to collect the user data so they can then be like, oh, we recognize that this image, probably these shapes relate to these numbers, these letters. Okay, now we're using that to train our bots. Train our machine learning. Oh, we give you these images and you keep on clicking on which ones actually have what we're requesting. Now the captures appear to be there for preventing bots from using stuff, but in truth the purpose of it is so that everyone else is training the company's bots. So that they're machine learning so that they can go ahead and make their own bots. That is literally the purpose of capture, is to train bots. So yeah, I think capture probably is one of the pieces of technology that has only made the world worse. And like, even when it's working for when it's working well, it's still just preventing people from accessing what they're trying to access for an extra several seconds. So yeah, there's no good point to a capture. Who do you think has been the best human ever for humankind? I was thinking like, okay, can I think of anyone that has caused a huge amount of positivity? Then I'm like, oh, remember all the people that just eliminated the bad people? Then I'm like, oh yeah, Hitler killed Hitler. No, he does not fucking count in that list. But it's not going to be who eliminated the bad people. It has to be someone that just caused good stuff. Who caused just good stuff? Honestly, as far as just positive effects on humankind, Stanley. I'm gonna go with Stanley there. It's not like he did, or he's the best person ever, or something like that. But as far as his effects for the world, inspiration, dreams, hope, things like that, good values, good moral, instilling that upon generation after generation. 100%, he is a good one. And I don't think he has inspired many negative traits in people at all. I see it like this: no one person has been the best because no human can change the world by itself, its community. I thought for a second like, oh, let's go ahead and go with what was it? Rogers. You know, hello, won't you be my neighbor? That guy. Then like, nah, while he was popular, his effect wasn't that wide. It wasn't wide enough to count. You can't pick any religious figure whatsoever because people abuse religion to cause other issues, so can't be anything that related. Same thing with politics. Anyone that has pretty much pushed or supported and built up a country in any sort of way, yeah, they end up in the end causing negatives as well, so can't be them either. Because I was just thinking, it has to be someone that has only caused general positivity and has, but that's why I got to the things like, creators of Clifford or Blue's Clues, so blah blah, so just things like that, just public figures that created positive messaging. And I was like, okay, but who's bigger? Who's bigger? And it just ends up being Stanley in my eyes. I don't think he has caused any major negative issues himself, and he has definitely had a huge positive effect. Like, you can go with Walt Disney for all the positive he's caused, but he had some very negative effects as well, so can't go with him. But as far as it goes, I'm just thinking it has to be Stanley there. He's 63,000, so I need 30,000. So once I get enough that selling this will get me to 63,000, then I sell it. They forks or spoons? Chopsticks. I eat way too much fucking Chinese food. So I prefer chopsticks, and then I'll like, fork gets paired up with a knife. Spoon gets doesn't get paired up with a knife. But if I'm using something, I will use chopsticks more because I eat more Chinese food than any other type of food. And then sometimes things do not work well with a chopstick. Usually things that need a spoon, so I think spoon actually is better than forks. in that case. At least for convenience for me. But of course, the most superior, the spork. Or as Victor often said, the fortune. Fucking fortune. Okay. There we go. Daily challenge taken to round 100. I think that's enough for today. It's already 4:27 a.m. for me. Not time for me to go to sleep because again, I work night shifts, so supposed to be awake for a bit longer. But I feel like it's a good point to cut off the stream. Been going for 3 hours. Enough BTD6 for the day. Probably will stream tomorrow. Not sure what game though. Not sure what game at all. But for sure, next week we'll do BT6 again. So, anyone that joined me for today's stream, it made it more enjoyable. Thank you for joining. To anyone watching, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed.